My name is Todd, and I'm a 10-year survivor of advanced prostate cancer. I have the privilege of being here at the Prostate Cancer Research Institute conference to share my story. I'm looking forward to meeting friends in person that I've only known online, and I'm looking forward to inspiring hope in other prostate cancer patients. I was first diagnosed in June of 2006 with stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer. At the time of my diagnosis, I had metastases in my lungs, my bones, my lymph nodes, as well as unconfirmed metastases in my brain. My original prognosis was for a year or less. Getting a diagnosis like that, it kind of throws you for a loop. At first, it seemed like it wasn't really reality, like this isn't really happening. I can't have this disease. I fell apart a little bit. After that initial falling apart and going out in the woods and venting for a little while, I decided that I was going to fight the disease. I was fortunate enough to have a lot of support. I'd been dating a girl for about 6 months prior to my diagnosis, and she was just incredible. She made me realize that even though I had a pretty bad cancer diagnosis and a really terrible prognosis, that it didn't have to get the best of me, that there was life in spite of cancer. I'd have to say that in a lot of ways, she is the reason that I have done so well against this disease. My family in general was really supportive. At the time of my diagnosis, Tim McGraw had just released a song called Live Like You Were Dying. The song is about a guy that's diagnosed with cancer in his early 40s. Well, I was 42 years old. It was like he wrote the song about me. And we took that song to heart. It became our theme song. And we decided that every single day we were going to live our life out loud. We were going to choke as much life out of the day as we could. I don't know what I would have done without my support group. Those were the guys that supported me when I needed it. They cheered when I had a great treatment result. They'd hold me up when things weren't going so good. That's why I made a gradual progression into advocacy. Because there's got to be a reason that I'm here. There's got to be a reason that I'm still here and doing so well. That's when I realized that my story can inspire hope in others. I believe hope is infectious, and that is advocacy's #1 job. And in order to make an informed decision on the treatments that we pursue, we have to know what's out there. The most important person on my healthcare team that I ever found was my research oncology nurse. She was a godsend. She always had time for me. We could discuss things. She would relay messages to my doctor, and we were able to take time to discuss things more thoroughly, and so that I was able to make informed decisions on my health care. I believe that the most important thing that any man can do diagnosed with prostate cancer is to educate themselves. We have to be our own advocates. There's nobody out there that's going to do it for us.